So you've decided to sell your house, and in this video, I'm going to go over how to prepare your house for pictures. Stay tuned. What's up, everybody? Andrew here with the Lake team. Welcome back to our channel. We have another fantastic video lined up for you guys today. And if you're watching this on YouTube and you have not already, go ahead and smash that subscribe button down below. Here at the Lake team, we give you the best real estate content to you guys each and every single week, so you can make the most educated decision when it comes to buying and selling real estate. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into today's topic, which is how to prepare your house for pictures. And the first thing is I would start with hiring a stager. Now, usually your agent will pay for this. It's something that comes complimentary with us when you hire us as an agent. We will send our stager out there to talk with you about the different options that are available, whether it's a vacant home and you want to stage it physically, or you just want to move some stuff around. My stager will go out there and tell you what to remove, what items to take down, what items to box up. But that's something that's completely free to our clients. We send her out there and she does a fantastic job of getting that consultation done with our clients and providing them some pretty good service. So along with the stager and what she tells you to do, you're going to start the decluttering process. Now, what the decluttering process is just that you're going to declutter your home. You're going to get all of those random items off of your bookshelves, all the random items off of your desk, off of your countertops in your kitchen. All the random stuff that's just been being stored there, it's time to remove them and box them up or put them away, find them a home, and get them out of the sight, basically, out of sight, out of mind. Less equals more is what my stager has always told me. The less stuff that is out, the better it is. So now's the time to take advantage of the opportunity and start packing boxes now. You can place all of your boxes in your garage, your attic. If you have a storage shed, put them out there. Or if you have a storage unit that you pay for, now's a good time to get all of that stuff, pack it up, things that you can live without for a little bit. Think of it this way. I like to say this. Think of it this way. You're moving anyways, right? You're already moving, and just think of it as you're getting a head start of the game. You're not going to do it all at one time where it's super stressful and it's just a ton of work. Right? You're going to go ahead and you're getting it out the way now. So pack up all the stuff that you can live without for a little bit, and just practice minimalism, basically. Just less equals more, right? So the next thing you want to do is clean your house. Clean. Clean your toilets, right? You don't want dirty toilets for showings because that's just disgusting. Go ahead and shampoo your carpets, re-stretch your carpet if you need to. Clean your grout lines and your tile. If your grout lines are super dirty and nasty, clean those up. Wash down, clean your countertops. If your microwave has food that exploded all over the place, it's time to get that nasty stuff up too. And likewise with your oven. If there's food all over the oven inside, go ahead and clean it up. Get the house clean as best as possible, because it's going to smell super nice whenever buyers walk through. But anyways, we're talking about pictures at this point, but people can see pictures and how clean a house is. So if you have nasty stuff and your carpet's filthy, you're going to see that in the photos. So that's probably the best thing is getting your towel, your grout lines cleaned out if they're dirty, and getting your carpet shampooed and cleaned, removing those stains. All right, so next up we have pressure washing your brick, your siding, and your driveway for curb appeal. So if your brick is starting to get some mold on it, or if your siding's starting to get that green mold, here in Houston we have a lot of humidity. So if you are starting to get or see some of that growth on there, now's the time to go ahead and get that pressure washed, get it removed, get it looking spick and span and clean and new again, especially with the driveway. If the concrete's starting to, is getting dirty, now's the time to go ahead and do that as well, get it cleaned up. Next, we have organizing your closets. All of your bookshelves, loose items need to be stowed away, like kids' toys, things like that. Just organize the best you can, because it goes a long way. Because like I said, you're decluttering, but when you organize things, not to say that we're going to put pictures of your closet online, but whenever we do get those photos back, if we don't like it, we'll go ahead and discard it. And either way, you know, a buyer's still going to walk through and look at the closet and see the size of the closet. So now's a good time to take the opportunity to go ahead and organize all of those items the best that you can. Now, I understand some people's closets are, you know, filled to the top of the ceiling with stuff, but do the best that you can to get it organized and somewhat cleaned up in there. And the same thing with loose items and kids' toys and things of that nature, and bookshelves. Try to get all that stuff organized to where it looks nice and tidy. Next up, we have paint. So get rid of all of those bold, super bold and personal colors that are that maybe it's your taste, but it may not be the buyer's taste. So keep it as neutral as possible. So removing those bold paint colors is probably the best route for you, especially for photos. You know, the point is to get them there in the house to begin with, and so if people are getting turned off by the paint choice that you made because it was, you know, just your taste, it's a very personable approach. I would go ahead and get that stuff taken care of. You don't want the buyers to neglect your listing because they see that they are going to have the paint. So then you want to get your listing basically to stand a chance, get your house to stand a chance for showings to happen, and by adding fresh paint is one of the best ways to make that happen. Next up, we have landscaping. So we're going to jump back to the curb appeal thing for a second. When it comes to landscaping, get your flower beds, all your weeds taken out of the flower beds, plant some really nice pretty flowers if you're doing it in the springtime. Keep your yard cut, your bushes trimmed, your trees are trimmed back and look pretty nice. So we're going to go back to curb appeal, right? So, you know, curb appeal, first impressions matter. First impressions are super, super important because you don't want the buyers to start having negative thoughts as soon as they pull up to your house, because that's just going to set them up for failure whenever they start walking in the house. You know, all they're going to start thinking about is negatives rather than the positives of like, oh, look, honey, that house is so beautiful. Look at the yard, it's so pretty. Versus when they pull up, they're like, ugh. I mean, that's a nasty yard. It just looks like it's been neglected for decades, right? So don't be that person. Make sure that your yard and all the landscaping is up to par. Next up, this one I have to add on there is don't get in the way of the photographer. So once you are ready for photos and we send our photographer out there, don't get in the way of them. Leave them alone. Step out of their way. If you don't have to be there either, so if you need to leave or you want to leave and just let the photographer do their thing, then that's probably the better option anyway. So there's no distractions from the photographer. But if you do need to stay, make sure you are not in the way, please. Make sure you're not in the way. All the lights are on, all the TVs are off, all the fans are off. Just get out of the way of the photographer, let them do their thing. I feel like I shouldn't even have to say this, but you know, just people nowadays, really. But yeah, just try to stay out of the way of the photographer whenever we send them out there, please. Thanks. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today, guys. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below, or if you have any other suggestions, please feel free to leave that suggestion in the comments, and we'll be happy to make a video over a topic that you'd like us to cover. And if you have any other further questions, please feel free to visit us on our website, and from there you can reach out to us directly. And if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and smash that subscribe button down below. Here at the Lake Team, we produce the best real estate content to give to you guys each and every single week, so you can make the best educated decision when it comes time for you to buy and sell real estate here in Houston. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and log off for today, guys. I'm Andrew with the Lake Team here in Houston, Texas, and I'll see you guys next week.